Now we're betting that there's going to be an ad valorem tax increase passed. The council says that they're going to be supportive of that, and they're going to help and work with the school board in promoting it. Okay, that's fine if it passes. If it doesn't, it gets pushed even further. But even if it passes, it's not like, you just run out and have this election tomorrow. I mean, the planning and preparation to get a special election for an ad valorem increase, I mean, it'll be sometime next year. And then after it passes, then you've got the implementation that comes along with it, and you're looking at about a couple of years down the road before you actually receive the first dollar. So we're a couple of 3 years down the road before even being able to fund it. The council's argument is, well, you still don't have a plan, which I understand that, from your architect that gives you a fixed dollar amount. We don't have that yet. So without having that, you can't say, well, just what they need
Right.
as far as a tax increase. So they're saying, so that's fine. Our argument, the parents that has advocated for the 9.5, because the sales tax would be more immediate, is that still will not fund a school even if it's half of what the 50 million that's been tossed out there in a number of arenas. It still wouldn't be enough if it was 25 million, that 9.5, but it would be a good start that when you do things such as tags or ad valorem, that you have those resources there. I just think that, we've pushed it down the road, betting on ad valorem increase, and also you're just not going to know if it's going to be sufficient until this study is done by their architect. That'll be done middle of this year from his estimate. He said 3 to 6 months they could tell you after that study and after the interviews. They could give you, a more definitive answer of what that number will be on the high school. What I've learned has been in a work session with the school board as well as the city council. Okay, and two of those work sessions, the school board has had their architect speak to the group about what it takes to go from a concept to a finished product. All right. In that discussion, he says that what they do is they not only design a school for the site, but they also interview members of the community, so not just school faculty or students, for things they might like to see in a school. They interview faculty, of course, and the school leadership to see what they would like to see in a school. And then, of course, they talk to students and parents for what they might see. And then they'll take that information along with a site, along with some other studies that they do, and then they come up with a design. And then they can, from that design, they can get estimates from contractors to have a final price. Okay, we're not there. The numbers that have been tossed out over the last year, the 50 million is the one that most folks come to. It's just that. I mean, it's a very, very rough estimate. But even if it were 25 million, I mean, the half cent that the school is getting is not going to be enough to do a bond issue to pay for a $25 million school.